All right. Hey guys, it's Mrs. Lanfear, and oops, I will be your teacher for this course, Game Design, which I'm super excited about, and I hope you are too. So I've taught this class for a couple years, but this year we actually have some brand new curriculum, and which I'm really happy about because the last couple years I've been a little frustrated, but it looks like they've updated a bunch of stuff, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So the very first assignment you have is, well, you're off to a good start, so you need to watch this video. And while you're watching this video, you're going to want to download this document. This is just a Word document that you're going to want to fill out while you're watching the video just to kind of prove to me that you watched it. So it's really pretty simple. So as you're watching the video, answer the questions to this Word document and upload to the Dropbox, and that will be your very first assignment. So you can access that here on the main page of our course. And let's wait for this to load. Okay, so this is what that document's going to look similar to. Just a list of questions for you to answer while you're watching the video. And when you're done, you'll submit that to the Dropbox. Another thing that I want to point out on this homepage of ours, make sure that you have completed your Scantron testing. So this was supposed to have been done on Tuesday. The entire day Tuesday was set aside for you to get your Scantron completed. I believe you need to do reading, math, and science. So you've been K-mailed all this information, your login information, the link to the Scantron website. So make sure you check your K-mail for all of that information and get that done right away if you have not done so yet. All right, let's navigate over into our content tab and look at a few things. Just want to make sure that you are familiar with where to find some things. Okay, so under the content tab, under course materials, this is where you can find the Dropbox for the welcome video assignment. I'll have the video posted in there as well as the attachment, the Word document with the questions. And then your other assignment for this week is to complete this discussion assignment. So this is it's just a really simple discussion. You're going to tell me what's your favorite all-time video game. I know it's really hard for some of you to choose just one, but try to narrow it down if you can. And then tell me why is this your favorite. So really think about what aspects of the game make it a good one. And so I want you to post that response, and then I also want you to respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posts. So you won't be able to see your classmates' posts until you've written your own response. So make sure you post a response, or post an answer, and then respond to a couple of your classmates just to get some discussion going. All right, the next thing you can find in here is a link to our Class Connect times and recordings. The Class Connects for this class will be Tuesdays at 11 a.m. And then if you're, it's required for you to attend our Class Connect sessions, but if you do happen to miss one or something, all the recordings can be found in this link as well. Also under course materials, you can find my teacher contact information. So definitely shoot me a K-mail. I'm really pretty good about responding to K-mail pretty quickly, but if you do need to get a hold of me right away, calling my office line, my extension is probably the second best way to get a hold of me. So that information is there. And you'll also find in course materials our late work policy. So each course is just a little different, so make sure that you're reading up on this in each of your classes. But so read through this. It really hasn't changed much. Zeros go in on Sundays for any work that was assigned that previous week. Then you have 1 more week to get things submitted. We call it the 1-week grace period for you to submit those items without any late penalty. And then after a 1-week grace period, I will dock those assignments at 30% late penalty if they're after the 1-week grace period. So plenty of time to get things done. Just make sure you're staying on task and not letting yourself fall behind. So that's pretty much what I wanted to point out under this course materials tab. Let's look at the course overview. And now I know in a lot of classes, the course overview you can almost kind of skip over. Don't tell people I told you that. But in this class, there's actually some important things we need in order to make the class work. So in the course overview, I want you to read through this download resources and zip assignments section. So start from the top and read through all these lessons. It's Each one of these is just like one page with maybe a paragraph on each page, so it's really not too long reading. And I'm going to put another video together to demonstrate how to download everything correctly, and because it was a little confusing when I did it myself, but if you think you can figure it out, just start at the top here and kind of read through. There's a folder you'll need to download. There's this Fusion program. QuickTeam Fusion is the name of the software we're going to be using. And so there's a download that you'll need to, in order to create the games we're going to create. So if you want to try and get that all downloaded yourself, you can. Otherwise, we will look at that together during our first Class Connect, or like I said, I might just make another recording to kind of walk you through all those steps. So other than the course materials and course overview, basically each project that we have then is its own unit. So we're going to do a project on Ping, project on Icebreakers, Cat Burglar. So these are all kind of different games that we're going to be creating. Let's take a look at the plan, the class plan, and kind of how I have all this scheduled out. So as you can see, this first week, I just have a really few simple assignments. You should have been, like I said, doing your Scantron testing on Tuesday, and then we'll do the welcome video assignment and the discussion this week. Next week is when we're actually diving into the content. And I know it's really kind of hard to see, but if you click on these ones, you'll see like the actual name. And if you click on the more item, this links you to all the readings that you have. So how I have this set up is, you'll notice on Monday, January 11th, I have us completing the set up the background section. So don't let this intimidate you. I know this looks like a lot of pages. It's really not too bad. Like I said, each page is just one page a piece. And then a lot of times there's only like one paragraph or so on each page. So not a lot of reading. And a lot of times it's kind of like, test this game out, or what do you think of this game? So it's really pretty easy, pretty simple reading. And I've noticed there's really kind of a delay sometimes on these pages loading. And this page has a couple different buttons you'll want to click on. I've had better luck in this class using Firefox than I have with Chrome. Sometimes the pages just don't fully load in Chrome for some reason, so if that seems to be the case for you also, you might want to switch over to Firefox. So again, not a lot of reading on each of these pages, so that's why I don't feel too bad about assigning so much each day. See, and then here's like another game. And part of this page is just simply playing the game Ping. So that's what our schedule is going to kind of look like. Let me go back to our class plan here. So let me go to our content here. So you'll notice each day is kind of a different section of reading. You'll have your set up the background on Monday. Oh, gosh darn it. Make game objects on Tuesday, add panels on Wednesday. So as you're reading through the text, you're actually going to be building a game. You're going to kind of start the process of building your own game. And so throughout the unit, you're going to keep adding these pieces through each section that you read. And then once we get through the unit of reading, there comes a quiz and then an assignment. And then the assignment is just kind of adding on to what you've already started in the reading. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So like I said, we have each day is a bunch of reading and some tasks for you to complete, building up to the assignment, which I give you several days to really complete there. So that's kind of how this class is set up. Just to show you again, so like this is assigned on Monday, this section's assigned on Tuesday, this section's assigned on Wednesday. So you have something each day, but like I showed you, it's not a lot of reading, sometimes a couple sentences on a page. So I'm not too worried about you. And just a fun fact too that I wanted to share with you before I wrap this video up. You can set this up to only show one class at a time, or you can set it up to show all classes at once. So just keep that in mind, because I've had students say, oh, there's like so much to do each day, like I can't keep one class separate from another. You can select these out to just show you certain classes. So maybe I want to look at game design and entrepreneurship to, So you can have it set up to show like all calendars in each of your classes, or you can set it up just to show, same then kind of like color codes for which class you're looking at. So you can either set up to show all calendars or just one class at a time. So keep that in mind if you want to kind of simplify things a little bit. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully you were filling out that Word document as you go, and you can get that submitted to the Dropbox, and then all you have left for this week is that discussion. And then on Monday we will dive into the course, and Tuesday we'll have Class Connect. So if you have questions, shoot me a K-mail, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll see you Tuesday at 11 in the morning for our first Class Connect. Thanks.